Okay, a couple tricks you can do with your Mac. First thing, if you look around here, look at Explorer. Right there are little sticky notes that you can put and edit and leave on your desktop of your pending deals or whatever. It's very handy. Um, but as far as what you want to do to use Mac Markup, let's see where I've got this going next. Um, Oh, okay. First, I'm going to show you how to download brochures. Go to Dealer Den. If you don't have a Dealer Den login, get one from your boss. Look around, explore it. Dealer Den has everything that you'd ever really need. What we're looking for now in the marketing section or sales section is literature. So we'll drop down to and as I look for it, I'll find it eventually. But right down here, you'll see it says literature. Click on it. Obviously, English literature, not French. Click on it. And these are all the current models. So click on one. It opens up. It takes a few seconds. It's going to bring up your brochure. Simply hit download. Wait for it. You'll see it in the bottom left. There it is. And as soon as it's done, it pulls up. And there it is. Now, don't just throw it away. Click on the title bar there. Name it whatever you want. Right here, I have NX brochure, and decide where you want to put it. In this case, I'm going to put it. I don't like downloads. I'm going to put it on desktop. Everything self-saves on a Mac. When you close the window, it's there. Believe me, if you look on your desktop, it is there. So I get off the browser completely. I look around, and holy cow! I'm blind as a bat, but there it is. And you can then just add it to, a customer inquiry. Okay, but the reason we're here. How to use markup, which is the coolest thing in the world, and it's very simple. Pull up any PDF document, like a quote sheet, which I keep my quote sheets in a file, and I could talk about how to make these individual files, but in this file, this is actually my brochure file. I'm doing this voiceover after I actually did the recording, so I'm having to follow along like you are. Okay, quotes. And let's open the Falk person, watch it, how you say that. Connie Falk. I want to add some notes. So I go over here. This whole top bar is markup, but that's the start button right there. Click that one, and you can see you get a couple of drop downs. If you want to text, you click that one, and you simply drop your cursor in the box. You type something. I'll say, Connie, this is a power shuttle. Unfortunately, it doesn't help you type any faster. And while it's still got its box around it, I can change the font. I can change the size. By golly, I can see how there's still a box around it, a shadow box around it. I can even change the color, and I can change the background. Yeah, as long as the box is around it, I can change the background color. I can even add a border around that. Click a color. And if it gets squirrely, just click on it and open it up. So there you go. And then you can move it anywhere you want and just let go of the cursor, and it stays there. If you want to revert back to it for any reason, like this is the one I wrote the other day to her, you could click on it at any time, and two green or blue, I don't know, buttons will show on each side of it that it is active, and then you can change any colors or do everything we just talked about. Okay, how to add an arrow. I just went to shapes, I made an arrow. I don't like the color, so I dropped down the color box, changed the color, and that's red. I want to make it thicker, drop down this box. If I want to do a two-sided arrow, by golly, it's even got that, and there's my arrow. Move it, grab the blue button, point it to whatever you want, and look at this. You can even go to the middle and bend it like that. Okay? And anytime you want to delete it, just click on the item and hit the delete button on your keyboard, and it goes away. This is kind of a fun little thing. It's well, we'll do the signature line. So with your mouse, it allows you, see where it says create signature? It allows you to take some stabs at it and save the one you like. So whenever I do documents, I don't have to print them all out. I simply add my signatures like that. And again, you could change the color by hitting the that one right there. Change it, do whatever. And to delete it, again, you would just, while it's still in that box, you would just hit the backspace. Click on it, it's in the box, hit the backspace. You can color vast swaths with these paint brushes. And again, you can just click on it and delete. It's a really awesome thing, and when you use this on quotes and stuff, it really allows people to think that you put some thought into it, and it's kind of awesome. Oh, this is how you make a circle. So you make a circle, you click on the circle, you can change the colors. If you want to get rid of that inside, go to that one right there, which deletes all color on the inside. Move the circle to wherever you want it. Grab one of those corner blue things, stretch it, move it, widen it, narrow it, and then, center it, and there's your circle. Again, you can click on it and delete it if you don't like it. I want to delete this, so I just simply click on it and delete it. That's it. That is how you do it, and Mac couldn't have made it any easier. Up here again, you can drop down the box and change the name of the document or where you want to store it. I store everything on the desktop and then make individual folders, but whatever you're comfortable with. So pull up a document and do that. You can also duplicate a document, which I'd like to show you when I'm done playing with this. As I said, I'm following along as you are and just talking as it goes. But I'd like to show you how you could duplicate a document, which is very handy because you might want to take the final bill of sale and make some marks on it for Jim in service or something like that. And you don't want to ruin the original. So let's take this credit app that I ran, that was sent to me, and well, that's how you make new folders. And this is how you arrange your icons on the board. You can straighten them up by date, by last used. You could sort by any way you want, or you could not, like that. And then you could move stuff wherever you like to keep it. Right now I've got them by date last opened. And that was double clicking with the mouse pad if it's a pad, or right clicking if you have an actual mouse. Okay, here's a credit app. And I opened it and I want to make a copy of it. Whatever you have open, if you go to File up at the top, whatever's open will be what's active. So right there I said duplicate. I closed the original. I'm changing this name, and now it's Freeman Credit App for John. All right, I still have the original Freeman Credit App, but now this is Freeman Credit App for John. And I'll write John a note. And again, this is good because I want the original, but I also want to have one that I can alter and shoot off to somebody. So John, quit sending me these shit bums. If you get this message, the yellow line, that means you have a grammatical or spelling error. Shit bums is 2 words. Remember that. And I want to be dramatic about it, so I'm going to change it with red background, but I want more. So I'm going to go to the shapes. I'm going to select the one that's shaped like a stop sign because I want him to stop sending me shit bums. So right now it's yellow and red. Obviously I want a red outline with nothing on the middle. So I go to the outline box, I click red. I need to eliminate the interior color, which is that one right there. Click. Okay, now I need it big because I want John to know that I want no more shit bums. Move it, drag it, stretch it, you know, whatever. Now, John will no longer send me shit bums. Okay. I highly recommend that you experiment with this because the more awesome you are in your replies and responses, the more stuff you'll sell. So that is all, and thank you for your attention.